Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome live here on the WHS Network here on YouTube.com. I'm Brandon Morvillius, alongside here with me the cameraman Jordan Redbeard McCoy here from beautiful Raider Gymnasium in Selma, Indiana. We have the semifinal round of the 2020 IHSAA Class 2A Sectional 40 Volleyball Tournament right here from Raider Gymnasium here this afternoon. Again, these two teams very, very impressive. You have a 22-8 Alexandria Tigers taking on the 23-5 Wapahani Raiders. We'll go ahead and start off here with our Raiders Live pregame show presented by FC Tucker, Muncie Realtors, Ted Cook, and Joanne Davis. Now again, these two teams, very impressive. They've been off to a great start here to the tournament. Both teams won just the other night. Wapahani beat Lapel in straight sets on Thursday evening, while Alexandria took down Winchester in straight sets in the second game of the evening on Thursday night. So these two teams, again, they kind of know each other a little bit here. Wapahani just played Alexandria back on September the 24th, in which the Raiders won that one in 4 sets, 25-9. Then 24-26, 25-20, 25-10. And again, you know, this team, at least here for Wapahani, a little different than what that team was. Obviously, no Mallory Summers here for this one. But you know, we've seen a lot of contributions everywhere. I think these ladies have really stepped up big, especially the likes of Chloe Cook and Briley Felton, Cameron Wise, you know, all these young ladies. Lauren Rich, I think, has really come in and done a nice job here as well. Cadence Brewer, you know, the list can go on, and it's, like I said, it's a fun group to watch, and hopefully there'll be a fun group to watch here today. And this is the most important time of the year. You've got to be on your A game. Alexandria, I know for a fact they will be. They're a tough-knit group there, and very well coached, and they have a lot of talent on this team. You know, we've seen it year after year from this Tiger volleyball team. They're tough to deal with, and they have multiple hitters that they can go to defensively. Pretty solid there in the back row. You know, can obviously get some blocks as well coming into the tournament. Alexandria with 141 blocks compared to Wapahani's 118. So they definitely get up, and they're athletic enough, again, to get the blocks, and that's where we have got to be able to answer right back at them. Not only block, but then being able to anticipate the block from Alexandria and be ready for it. You know, but obviously the object of the game when it comes to hitting, try to do your best to miss the hands and put some pressure on that back row, not only from a hitting standpoint, but serving, I think, is another important key here today in every game. You know, I think that down the stretch here, Wapahani, you know, we've seen a little bit in the way of some serving errors, but I know the other night when we played against Lapel, the first set, you know, I think we had right around 4 or 5 errors, which, you know, again, it's going to happen. It's part of the game. You want to limit that as much as possible, though. You don't want to make it a habit. But we did a much better job than the rest of the way. The second and third set, I thought we really did a lot better job. Again, you got to get the ball in the net, keep it in bounds, and make the defense play. Because once you do that, anything is possible. You can't be giving away 3 points, especially in state tournament games like this. You know, every point matters, and so there's no taking a point off. You've got to get after it from start to finish. And again, keep that energy up. Keep the intensity and the energy in the building and on the floor. And hopefully Wapahani can feed off of that. And again, you know, you're going to have everything clicking on all cylinders against a team such as the Alexandria Tigers, because this is a tough team, no question about it. And Lapel was as well. And so hopefully, again, Wapahani's up for the challenge here today. Comes out and starts off a little bit better than what they did the other night. Had a little bit of a rough stretch to start the game. You don't want to see that happen. You don't want to fall behind early. So hopefully the Raiders can get off to a better start and can then continue to ride the momentum. You know, talent's there. Just all about going out there and putting it on the floor consistently. And you know, from a defensive standpoint, you know, we've got to be there. You know, I know it's definitely a tough sport, tough game, but we have the defensive players to make a big difference. and to make all the right moves when asked upon. And so hopefully like I said, every facet of the game, hopefully we're able to do it correctly here this afternoon against the Alexandria Tigers. So again, we'll have no national anthem today. We did that during the first game, actually, with me doing a PA announcing, in which Frankton beat Monroe Central in 5 sets. What a thriller that was. Frankton ended up winning it there in the 5th set, 15-13. So the Eagles advance on to the Sectional 40 championship game tonight against the winner of this afternoon's game between your Wapahani Raiders and the Alexandria Tigers. So folks, we'll step aside here for a break. Again, this has been our Raiders Live pregame show presented by FC Tucker and Muncie Realtors. Ted Cook and Joanne Davis will be back here after these messages with today's rosters for both teams. Again, semifinal round of the 2020 IHSAA 2A Sectional 40 volleyball tournament right here live on the WHS Network.
We know the right way to get you where you need to go. We'll be the wheels underneath you, out on the road. We're driven to give you the best service. We're driven cause we know you deserve it. Stoops, we're driven to be the best. Stoops, we're driven to be the best.
Alrighty, folks, welcome back live here on the WHS Network here on YouTube.com. I'm Brandon Morboyes, again alongside here with me is cameraman Jordan Redbeard McCoy. As we'll take a look here at today's rosters. Start off here with the visiting team, home team on the scoreboard, the Wapahani Raiders. We have number 1, Lauren Rich, number 2, Reese Baker, number 3, Emily Stewart, number 4, Gracie Stanley, number 5, Briley Felton, number 6, Ashton Sitcraft, number 7, Chloe Cook, number 8, Madeline Rhodes, number 9, Mallory Summers, number 10, Layla Lee, number 11, Macy Bowden, number 12, Cameron Wise, number 13, Lauren Luce, and number 16, Cadence Greer. Again, the Raiders coached by Katie Weir. Again, we'll get to Alexandria's roster here in just a brief moment as we get today's first serve to open up, again, the semifinal game between your Wapahani Raiders and the Alexandria Tigers. On the attack is Bear, and that is going to be deflected out of bounds off of Baker, and the Tigers will take the first point here of the afternoon. Number 5, Taylor Steinfeld in the ball game and back to serve. Be number 4, Kendall Parker. Again, the roster here for Alexandria. Number 1, Caitlin Bayer. Number 2, Addison Warren. Number 3, Caden Jones. Number 4, Kendall Parker. Number 5, Taylor Steinfeld. Number 6, Katie Duckworth. Number 7, Lauren Dungan. Number 8, Aubrey McKim. Number 9, Kara Simpson. Number 10, Ellie Klosser. Number 11, Olivia Hall. Number 12, Carly Remington. And number 13, Ashlyn Duckworth. With the Tigers coached by Caitlin Mornsey. So 2-0 start here for Alexandria to begin today's game, as that will be served out of bounds by number 4, Kendall Parker. And the Raiders will get on the board here for the first time today. Cadence Brewer installs herself into the Raider rotation with Cameron Wise back to serve. And they will get it over. Great reaction time, and now a miscommunication on behalf of Wapahani. So a 3-1 start here for the Tigers, now with number 11, Olivia Hall back to serve. Again, Hall on the season, 29 aces, also 4th on the team in kills with 135 of them coming into the tournament. Handled by Felton. Bowden will set it on to Cook. And just out of bounds. So again, another slow start here for Wapahani. Still early, obviously. It's only 4-1, but you don't want to dig yourself too big of a hole here early. Handled by Ziggraf. Bowden sets it on to Cook. And that's going to be another one hit out of bounds. Again, the Raiders' hitting percentage 234 compared to Alexandria's 216. Again, all these stats coming into the tournament play. It's not factoring in the game that they both played on Thursday nights. As we'll see Lauren Rich now in here for the first time this afternoon. Macy Bowden back to serve here for the Raiders. Handled by Dungan. Now set on here, that's Duckworth. Bowden sets it to Rich on the right side. Dungan there to dig it out. Bowden will get there in time. Now Baker showing some hustle as Felton just tips across. And looks like we have a 2-hit call here on the Tigers. It's another much-needed point there for Wapahani. Now gets it back within a 2-point lead here for the Tigers. Again, Bowden back to serve. There's number 2, Warren, and Dungan hits it straight into the net. It's a 5-4 Alexandria. Again, we would like to thank everyone for joining us here today. Whether you're a Wapahani fan, an Alexandria fan, or just a volleyball fan in general, we sure do appreciate you for joining us and supporting these volleyball players. I'll tell you what, these young ladies for both teams, like I said, impressive on both sides, especially in the season that we're a part of here, with the pandemic and everything. You never know if we was even ever going to get to this point. And so to even be here and to have the atmosphere that we have, and still a pretty good crowd on hand, again with the masks, and even we're wearing the mask here on the broadcast, and trying to be as socially distant as possible. But it's sure an honor and a privilege to be able to call this game for all you fine folks out there watching. Dungan here on the attack for the Tigers, and again another miscommunication there from Baker and Felton. And that's where, communication is so important, especially in a game like this. In the sport of volleyball in general, you can't look back. You can't be expecting your teammate to take it. You've got to take charge. You've got to call that ball. Whoever it might be, I don't care. Somebody's got to call the ball. So Cook will hit that one out of bounds. So Crowley having a little bit of a rough start here from the hitting standpoint early in this one. Can't seem to keep the ball in bounds. Hopefully things will start to turn around for her and the Raiders. Felton from the back row, dug out that time by number 8, McKim. Tipped across, that's Steinfeld with the kill. So Aubrey McCann back to serve still. Again, 9-5 Alexandria. Mishandled by Baker. There's an ace. Little things like that is what we've had trouble with throughout the season defensively. Got to minimize errors like that, especially in a big game like this, and that's going to be another ace. And that will cause Wapahani to take a timeout. 11-5 Tigers here in set number 1 of the afternoon. We'll go ahead and step aside here for a quick break. Again, this will be our Stoops Automotive Group Buick and GMC dealership game break. Alrighty, welcome back here, folks, live on the WHS Network. Again, for our Stoops Automotive Group Buick and GMC game break. Alexandria 11, Wapahani 5. As both teams come back out of the timeout here, will be number 8. Aubrey McCann back to serve for Alexandria. Again, a tough start here for Wapahani, as we'll have a 2-hit call on the Raiders. And hopefully the Raiders can pick it up here. Obviously, you're down here by 7. Still got a good ways to go, but you got to pick it up quickly. Duckworth on the attack there. Baker lays out for it. And Felton gets it over there into the back row. Bowden now on the Baker. Cook on the attack. It's going to be blocked again. Dug that time for Warren. And Steinfeld with the kick. Baker, Bowden, Brewer. It's going to be blocked again. I've already talked about it earlier. This is a team that's very athletic, can get up and block. That should have been 4 hits. Cook, Bowden now to Brewer one more time. And a miscue there on behalf of Alexandria. Will get the Raiders back on the board after an extended run here by the Tigers. I believe that was 8 in a row. Wapahani had it tied at 5. And kind of the wheels fell off there for a little while. Steinfeld gets it over. Baker with a dig. Bowden sets it on to Rich. Right there was Warren to dig it out. Now Dungan with the attack. Again, they get a deflection, get a block on everything. Look at Briley Felton bringing the hammer. 13-7 now. Again, Gracie Stanley back to serve here for your Raiders. Came in just a moment ago. Dungan back on the attack. Great hustle there from Rich and then Baker. Stanley now lays out for another one. Rich on the attack and a net violation on Alexandria. Handled there by Warren off the serve, set to Dungan, and blocked! Cadence Brewer with the stuffing. And now the Raiders have got it within 4 after being down by 8 at 13-5. You got to keep the foot on the gas. Tipped over there by Duckworth with the left hand. And Felton just out of bounds, no deflection. And a point there for the Tigers. They get back on the board here now as number 9, Kara Simison. Will turn to the floor here for Alexandria. Stanley there again, some more miscommunication right there. Neither one knew exactly who's going to take the ball. Felton, Bowden, and she's going to get called with 2 hits. Again, very close to the net right there. Probably would have been better just to tip it over and try to, instead of trying to set that pass. And blocked again by Brewer. Best in the business right there, folks. Brewer and Wise, the duo for the Raiders there in the middle. Both of them leading the team in blocks on the year. Cameron Wise with 53 of them. Brewer with 49. Again, that's coming into the tournament. That's not even talking about the lapel game from the other night. And that will be Warren. It hits that one into the net. So again, the Raiders, almost there as far as starting to build some momentum. We've just got to, starting to climb that uphill mountain. Now you just got to get to the top and get back down on the other side. Blocked again, this time by Wise. So again, Baker still back here to serve. Very nice right there. Sending it deep into the back row. Baker, Bowden, Wise. Right there was number 9, Simison. Baker will get there again to the corner. And that was set up nicely there for Wise, but Duckworth collects on the block. So the Addison Warren back to serve here for Alexandria. Again ahead by 5 at 17-12. And great job there by Wapahani communicating right off the serve right there. Obviously you could tell that one was heading out of bounds. So service there for Alexandria now with number 6, Ashton Zitgraff into the ball game and back behind the service line. Dungan here with a soft touch. Look at Macy Bowden with the hustle. Stanley will get it over. Now set back to Dungan one more time, and that was heading out of bounds, but Baker got the hands on it and deflected it backwards there, so a kill for Dungan. And that's where court recognition comes into play. And, you get a ball coming at you that quickly, though. I would imagine it would be hard to lay off of not trying to take that one. So the sport of volleyball, I'll tell you what, folks, I say it every game, it's a lot harder than what it seems, and you think it probably looks hard. Well, it's probably even that much harder, to be quite frank. This is not an easy sport. You've got a ball coming at you quick, fast, and in a hurry, and you got to make a split-second decision whether to take it or not. It's not so easy. Great job there. We got Cook with the kill. And the Raiders have got it now within 3. This is as close as it's been since it was 5-5. Again, had a great opportunity there. Then things went off the rails as Felton gets one to sail in there for an ace. Literally right on the line. A beautifully placed ball there from Briley Felton. Handled that time by Simison. Bayer on the attack, deflected up there. There's Zitgraff, and Cook gets it across. Parker back to Bayer again. Knocks that one home, that's for sure. Tons of force behind that hit from Caitlin Bayer. Olivia Hall back in here, back to serve. Number 4, Kendall Parker. Zitgraff, Bowden, Wise. That's going to be deflected out of bounds. Point there for the Raiders. Let's keep on pushing forward here. Ride the momentum. Handled by Steinfeld. Parker right back to her. And that's inbounds. And you could tell it's going to be close there. Zitgraff kind of pulled up, but I'm not even quite sure if she would have even got to that one anyway. Definitely would have been close though. So now 2017 with number 11, Olivia Hall back there to serve. Handled by Baker. Bowden on the Brewer. Yes! They're going to call a net violation on Alexandria, so a point either way there for the Raiders. Big time there from Cadence Brewer. So we'll have Cook back into the Raider rotation. Macy Bowden back to serve. Then we got Lauren Rich, Cadence Brewer, Felton, Baker, and Bowden. So Bayer there off the, looked like it might have even been off the side of her hand there. Was able to sneak it in bounds just in front of the outstretched hands. The Raiders, so now 21-18, and Wapahani will take their second and final timeout. And we'll go ahead and stick right here with you again during our Stoops Automotive Group Buick and GMC game break. Again, we'd like to thank some of our sponsors here today. I'd like to send out a big thanks to the Liberty Prairie Alumni Association, which includes President Richard Morris. The Liberty Prairie Alumni Association serves as the Wapahani Center and Selma High School alumni. Make sure to visit their online website at www.libertyprairiealumni.com to get information on any events and to purchase any Wapahani-related items on their web store. Also, to purchase an engraved brick for the alumni brick walkway out here at Wapahani, you can simply fill out the form, which is on the homepage of the alumni website. So again, a special thanks there to the Liberty Prairie Alumni Association, a proud sponsor of us on the WHS Network. So both teams back out onto the floor, and after the timeout here, we have again Alexandria ahead, now by 4. After it was mishit there by Felton, now 22-18. Felton there, and again continued errors here from a passing standpoint off the serve. Cook on the attack. Nice hustle there from Warren. And here we go again. This time to Brewer. Yes, ma'am. Cadence Brewer with the kill. And again, I don't want anybody thinking that I'm being critical here, but I'm just trying to call the game, defensively, just not sharp here early on. And again, that's not me trying to be disrespectful for me. It just is what it is. Doesn't get on the attack, and that's going to be blocked, but the deflection was out of bounds. And so the Tigers will have set point. The number 9, Kara Simpson, back to serve. So an ace right there, and that's going to end set number 1 as the Tigers take set number 1, 25-19 for a 1-0 lead. So again, the serve reception, definitely a point of emphasis, I would imagine. So we'll see what happens here in set number 2. still got a long ways to go. No reason to start hanging the head here. You gotta keep pushing forward here, and hopefully things will start turning around a little bit here for us. But tough first set loss here for your Raiders. Again, 25-19. Alexandria takes it here in set number 1. We'll step aside here for a break, and again, we'll be back here with set number 2 coming up live on the WHS Network.
Hi, I'm Austin Rich with Next Home Elite Real Estate. Next Home Elite Real Estate's primary focus is to enrich lives by helping people find their next home. As one of Delaware County's premier realtors, I provide consumer-focused branding, the newest technology, and a marketing plan that provides superior service to all of my clients without compromise. For any and all of your real estate needs, contact me, Austin Rich with Next Home Elite Real Estate at 765-749-4546.
All right, welcome back here, folks, into the Stoops Automotive Group Buick and GMC game break. Again, Alexandria took set number 1, 25-19 over your Wapahani Raiders. So, again, a little bit of a rough start. Again, I'm not going to say too much about it. I mean, we've already discussed it enough, but set number 2 here. That's why it's a best 3 out of 5. You can have one bad set, make up for it, hopefully right here, and get back after it. And don't dwell on the things you did in the first set that kind of cost you there. Again, just got to get better from it and hopefully minimize those mistakes and just execute better. So again, the Tigers will serve to begin set number 2. Will be number 4, Kendall Parker, back to serve. Again, we thank everyone for joining us here this afternoon for the semifinal round matchup again between Wapahani and Alexandria. Looks like they might have got away with a 2-hit call. Bayer ended up hitting it into the net anyway. It'll be tough to be an official also. They appreciate these great people that officiate all these games, whether it be in volleyball or whatever sport it might be. They have a very important job and a very stressful job all at the same time. So it'll be number 11, Olivia Hall, back to serve for the Tigers. Again, with a tied 1-1 here in set number 2. Brewer on the attack. And we'll watch that one fall in there. Brewer with the kill as Lauren Rich will now sub in here for Ashton Zitgraff. So Macy Bowden back to serve. Handled by Bayer. Steinfeld on the attack and off of the arm of Bowden. And so the kill there for Steinfeld again. Taylor Steinfeld, second on the team in kills with 172 of them. Again, coming into the tournament. It will be number 8, Aubrey McCann, back to serve. Handled by Felton. Bowden back to Brewer. Nice soft touch there, Steinfeld. It's another one there to fall in as the Tigers will now take a 3-2 lead. Again, we haven't heard any news yet on the cross-country team for both the girls and boys for Wapahani. They had, I think, 3 or 4 young ladies for the girls cross-country team that was battling in today's regional. And then the entire Wapahani boys cross-country team in competition as well today at regionals. If we ever getting information upon that, then try to make sure and relay that to all you fine folks out there in Raider Nation. Parker with a setup here to Steinfeld. Another wide open space on the floor for Steinfeld to execute on. So now 4-3 here with number 9, Kara Simerson, back to serve. Stanley to Bowden. Brewer getting up right there. Cadence Brewer really pummels that one down. So tied at 4 now. We'll have Reese Baker back to serve. Also Cameron Wise now in the game for Wapahani. Felton on the attack. Dug by Addison Warren. Now Dungan will have it blocked, and they're going to say that was a 4-hit call. We'll take it either way. That's for sure. Parker gets over there to it. Set to Duckworth. Good job there by Warren Rich just to get an arm on that one. But she will hit that one out of bounds. And now we're tied at 5. Number 2, Addison Warren back to serve. It's a good thing Stanley took that one right there. Felton said that was heading out of bounds, and that would have stayed in. And look at the placement there by Cameron Wise. Again, reading the defense. Executing that opportunity to a T. Drops it right there in the back corner. Now 6-5 Raider lead. Ashton Zitgraff now into the ball game for Wapahani and back to serve. Handled there by Simpson. Now Parker on the Dungan. Baker digs it out. Now on the Felton. Simpson mishandles that one, and Wapahani will take the point. Again, I noticed, obviously they're on the screen. Our videos, for whatever, been glitching out. I know the last few games here. I think it has to do actually with our software system. For whatever reason, there was a brand new update on it last week, and it's been kind of glitchy ever since. And so told the company about it that we have the broadcasting software from, and so hopefully we'll be running out a new update on that. So don't worry, it's nothing necessarily that we can fix, but it's nothing on your guys' end. I just wanted to make sure and let everyone aware of that, because that does begin to be a factor at times. Bowden will set it on up here to Cook, and that's going to be out of bounds. No deflection. It was a swing and a miss there. That was a good swing and a miss there from the Tigers. Felton to Bowden. Bayer just barely gets enough to get it over the net and keep it in bounds. So now squared up and now at 8. Again, Parker back to serve. Bowden will set it to Wise. Nice hustle there from Parker. Felton back to Bowden on to Cook. It'll be deflected up in the air to Cook. Will get it to fall in. A kill there for Chloe, and the Raiders again back ahead by 1 at 9-8. Cadence Brewer returns to the floor here for Wapahani. Cameron Wise back to serve. Again, Cameron coming into the tournament. Team high 66 aces. So Cook with another big swing. And it results in another point for the Raiders. They're now ahead by a pair. Again, still got a long way to go in this one. You found yourself falling on some hard times there in set number 1. Played a little bit better here in set number 2. It's been more of that back and forth. So Baker back onto the floor. Number 11, Olivia Hall back to serve for Alexandria. And that one will sail out of bounds again. Great job there calling that one out by Zitgraf, Felton, and I believe Baker back there. And that's going to be an ace for Macy Bowden. And the Raiders now ahead by 3. Again, I believe this is their largest lead of the ball game. Handled by Bayer. Now Parker sets it up to Steinfeld. Nice deflection from Brewer. There we go. Set on up to Cook. Blocked again. Kept alive there by Rich. Back to Cook again. Warren lays out for it. Duckworth. Oh, goodness. Net violation here on Wapahani. And so now number 8, Aubrey McCann, will sub back in for Alexandria. She'll be back to serve again with the Raiders ahead 12-10 here in set number 2. Again, Alexandria with a 1-0 lead. So Brewer got a little behind that one there. Didn't quite get that flick of the wrist. How about more of a downward action, get on top of the ball. Felton digs it out there. Bowden with a nice setup to Brewer. Nice hustle from Cook. Now Rich. Brewer's back on that one. Back to Cook one more time, and that one will cover point number 13 for Wapahani. Now Gracie Stanley back into the fold of things for Wapahani. And will now be behind the service line with the Raiders ahead 13-11. Nice serve there from Gracie. Now set up here. Duckworth on the attack, and that was deflected out of bounds. So Duckworth with the kill. Gets the Tigers back within 1. Now number 9, Kara Simpson. Turns back here to the Tigers rotation. We'll be back to serve. That was Rich there with the left hand. Nice hustle. Baker gets to it, set on the Felton, the left-hander. And that should have been a 2-hit, and indeed it will be. Ends up being 4 overall, but you had a double hit right there back-to-back from one, then went right off the other, thus the 4 hits. So Wise back in, Baker to serve. Handled by McKim. Duckworth on the attack, and that's off the hand I believe that was off of Wise, potentially Rich. Either way, a point for Alexandria. Warren behind the service line. A free ball here, and a great hustle from Baker. Now Wise trying to find that back corner, but nice hustle from Warren. And another net violation for Wapahani. And that's going to be served out of bounds. So service here, there ties at 15. Bailey back in for Alexandria with number 7. Duncan back to serve. Baker digs it out there. Nicely done there from Baker. Stanley does a good job there for Wapahani getting it back over and blocked by, I think that was either Wise or Bowden that got a hand on that. Possibly even both. So the Raiders back ahead by 1. Cook in for Wapahani. That was Felton back there to serve, and that's shanked off to the right side, and an ace for Briley Felton. Let's keep the line moving here. Let's see if we can go on a nice run. Start to build some momentum in this ball game. It's been kind of stagnant as that will be served into the net again. We'll have Taylor Steinfeld returning to the floor here for Alexandria. Parker to serve. There's Felton, now Bowden on the Wise. Another crucial point there scored by Wapahani. Brewer will now return to the floor. Wise back to serve. Again, it's Wapahani 18, Alexandria 16. Set number 2 here from Raider Gymnasium in Selma, Indiana. Again, I'm Brandon Morvillas. Alongside here from the cameraman Jordan Redbeard McCoy. And Alexandria will take the timeout off of the block from Cadence Brewer. And so can the Raiders crank it up a notch here. Start to build some momentum. Start to continue to build off of this lead and hopefully take set number 2 again. We'll stick right here with you during the timeout. Still got a good ways to go here. You know, obviously you can't lose sight of, you know, the task at hand here. You've got to continue to build off of this momentum now. You're starting to slowly establish, you know, and it's really been hard, especially for Wapahani, to start, you know, getting anything going in the right direction for themselves. You know, it's been so back and forth here, and especially in set number 2, it's been hard to get anything going. So hopefully the Raiders are starting to show a little late life right here, can get it going, and possibly get a second set victory here. But still plenty of work to do. Parker sits on up to Steinfeld. Zigraff lays out for it, and nothing to show for it after that. Nice hustle from Bowden. So it's going to be number 10, Ellie Klosser, now back to serve here for the Tigers, seeing her first action of the afternoon. Felton, great hustle from Bowden. Brewer will get it over for the Raiders. Baker with another dig. Nice hustle again, and Wapahani will get it over, that time from Zigraff. Zigraff with some more hustle, for goodness sake. All right, here we go. Time to bury it right here. And Cook too long out of bounds. And so now the Raiders will take a timeout. And we'll take a timeout here with them on the WHS Network. It's Wapahani 19, Alexandria 18 here in set number 2. Again, the Tigers with a 1-0 lead. We'll be back right after this message.
We know the right way to get you where you need to go. We'll be the wheels underneath you, out on the road. We're driven to give you the best service. We're driven cause we know you deserve it. Stoops, we're driven to be the best. Stoops, we're driven to be the best.
All right, folks, welcome back here to the Stoops Automotive Group Buick and GMC game break. Again, it's Wapahani 19, Alexandria 18 here in set number 2. Again, we do very much thank everyone for joining us here this afternoon for some Indiana High School volleyball. And Cook bringing the thunder there as the Raiders get back on the board with a 20-18 lead. Lauren Rich will reacclimate herself into the Raider rotation here for Ashton Ziggraff. We got Macy Bowden back to serve. Handled by Warren. Bayer back on the attack and well long and out of bounds. Another nice serve there from Bowden, very close to the net, and Duckworth with a miss hit. Bayer had to get her hands up quickly there. Brewer on the attack and the kill from Brewer. Again, nothing special there. Just creating some deception and is able to execute here as the Raiders have now rattled off 4 in a row to now make it a 23-18 lead. And again, we'll go ahead and stick right here with you during the timeout from Alexandria. Again, some more sponsors we'd like to thank here this afternoon. A big thanks to Kenshaw Properties, owned by Kendra and Shane Franks. Kenshaw Properties is a Muncie-based company that offers Muncie area rental homes. For more information, check out their website at kenshawproperties.com. Again, that is KENSHA properties.com, and contact them at 765-356-1340. So both teams short, sweet, and to the point there for both coaches on the instructions and what to do right here. Again, that was Bowden back there to serve just a moment ago. Duckworth on the attack, and that one will fall out of bounds. So here we are, set point for Wapahani, 24-18. And right over there, Bayer handles it, and a missed pass right there, and the Raiders will take the second set. Great job there by Brewer, and a fantastic job here by Wapahani to answer right back there in the second set. It was back and forth there for a good while, but we answered the call and came up with a very, very crucial second set victory here for your Wapahani Raiders. So hopefully, again, we can use the momentum of that second set victory. You know, we really ended that set on, what was a 6-0 run. We was up 19-18. At one time, we was up 19-16, if you remember correctly there. And then Alexandria got 2 points in a row. Wapahani then had to take another timeout. And then we went on a 6-0 run to end it. So important that we was able to do that right there. And again, start to build a little bit of momentum going into this third set. It's a very, very big set coming up. And, you know, of course, any set at this point in time of the year is obviously extremely important, but at this point in the game, definitely got to find a way to get this third set here. So again, it's Wapahani and Alexandria tied at a set apiece here from Raider Gymnasium. Again, we'll step aside for a break. We got your third set action coming up, so don't go anywhere. We'll be back right after these breaks. All right, folks, welcome back here live on the WHS Network. We get set number 3 underway here this afternoon from, again, beautiful Raider Gymnasium here in Selma, Indiana. And I'm Brandon Morvillius, alongside here with me, cameraman Jordan Redbeard McCoy. Set number 3 will start off here with a point for Alexandria. As number 5, Taylor Steinfeld, will now get herself back onto the floor. With number 4, Kendall Parker, back to serve again. Took me a little bit of time to get back on the air. I just received an update about the cross-country meet. And I'm happy to say that the Wapahani boys cross-country team advanced onto the semi-state with a 4th place finish in today's regional matchup. Again, I think that was at the Muncie Sportsplex, if I remember correctly. But again, the Wapahani boys cross-country team advanced to next week's semi-state, again with a 4th place finish. And then also Kendall Thrasher, the lone Wapahani girl cross-country member, to advance on the semi-state next week as well. I believe we had 3 running in this afternoon, this morning's regional. But congratulations to all those girls, you know, and especially the 3 or 4 that ran in it today in the regional. It's really impressive to get that far and to be able to see them succeed and everything. That's great. So congratulations to all those young ladies. But again, congratulations there, Kendall Thrasher, advancing on to next week's semifinal cross-country meet, or semi-state rather, not semi-final. So a 3-1 start here for Alexandria. Brewer on the attack there, handled by Parker, and we'll have a net violation called on the Tigers. So now 3-2, again with Cameron Wise back to serve. Steinfeld gets over here. There's Zitgraff here in the corner. Set up to Cook in the middle. Yes! Parker unable to handle it. Cook with the kill. And the Raiders, after being down 3-0 to begin it, come right back with 3 consecutive points of their own. Handled there by Steinfeld. Now set to Dungan. Cook on the attack and miss hit there into the net. And the Tigers will reclaim the lead here at 4-3. Then we got Brewer on the floor as well as Cook, Bowden, Baker, Felton, and Zitgraff. Back to serve there, Closser for the Tigers. Felton from the back row, dug by Dungan. Parker on the Bayer. Nice hustle from Baker, but the Raiders unable to get it back over. So they find themselves down by a pair, 5-3 here in set number 3 of the day. Again, the Frankton Eagles beat Monroe Central earlier on in 5 sets. So Frankton advanced on to the Sectional 40 championship game later on tonight at 7 o'clock. Again, the winner of this game between Wapahani and Alexandria will face Frankton. So could be an interesting matchup, whoever gets there. Hopefully Wapahani does, but not looking too good here in set number 3 to begin things. After 3 consecutive here by Alexandria, then 3 more by Wapahani, and then another 3 in a row for the Tigers as the Raiders get back on the board here. Lauren Rich returns to the floor here for the Raiders for Ashton Zitgraff. Macy Bowden back to serve. Handled there by Bayer. All right, so we got some free ball here. Let's see if we can use it. That was blocked by, I believe that was Duckworth. Blocked again by Duckworth. So now in will come Aubrey McCann here for the Tigers. Back to serve now. Handled by Felton, now set on to Rich. Parker back to Dungan here on the left side. Felton will dig it out. And the Raiders will get it over, but out of bounds by Baker. Cook on the attack, trying to find that corner, but Warren took that away. Kill this time for Taylor Steinfeld. So Alexandria establishing that lead. 6-point lead now. Definitely in the driver's seat here. Bowden on the Cook. Handled by Warren. Now Duckworth on the attack there. And Rich will sneak that one inbounds. Now 10-5 here with Gracie Stanley back to serve. Got a very much needed point there for Wapahani. Alexandria went on a rather lengthy run there. Now hopefully we can start one of our own. Rich on the attack, dug by McCann. Bowden lays out for it in a 2-hit call on Wapahani. So Kara Simison will return to the floor for the Tigers. Now back to serve. And with a 11-5 Alexandria lead here in set number 3. Nice shot right there. Briley Felton. Again, it's going to end up being a net violation on Alexandria, so a point. Either way you look at it there for Wapahani. Cameron Wise back out onto the floor for the Raiders. We'll have Reese Baker back to serve. Again, Baker on the season with 51 aces. And she just got one of those right there. Again, that's coming into the tournament. Not factoring in Lapel's game the other night. Obviously a very big one right there. That was pretty much right on cue. Again, Duckworth, big swing right there, but then was able to get the deception of the ball hitting right off the top of the net, and then just knocked off the timing there for Baker. Really not a whole lot you can do with that. So a 4-hit call now on the Raiders. And we'll have a timeout taken by Wapahani. Again, the Raiders trying to find their way through this one. Down by 6 here in set number 3. We'll step aside for a break, and we'll be back right after this message. All right, folks, welcome back. Here again, Brandon Morvillis, alongside here with me, cameraman Jordan Redbeard McCoy. Set number 3 from Raider Gymnasium. Alexandria on top here so far, 13-7. Hopefully Coach Weir is able to give these girls some words of wisdom and inspiration here and get us back a going. Down by 6. Now make it 7. Handled there by Felton. Bowden will get there. Great job there. Baker gets it across there for the Raiders. Felton on the attack now, and was off of number 11, Hall, and was able to get that one to fall in bounds. So we'll see Ashton Zitgraff now in the ball game and back to serve. Then the Raiders with some work to do here. Still got some time to do it. But now would be the best time to start executing here as Wise, again, finding some open holes there in the defense. Finding the back corner there now, 14-9. Zitgraff back here to serve. Handled there by McCann, and Dungan gets it over Baker. Bowden on the Wise. Great hustle again, that time for McCann. And Wise puts it down. So back-to-back there for the Raiders from Cameron Wise. Nice serve there from Zitgraff. Parker sets it on up the Hall. Off the arm of Stanley and out of bounds. So kill for Hall there to get the Tigers back on the board here with a 5-point lead. We'll have Dungan serving the 5-point lead. Handled there by Baker off the serve. Set up to Wise. Bear with those cat-like reflexes there, nicely done. Tip back down. That was Caitlin Bayer. And we'll have another timeout taken here by the Raiders. We'll go ahead and stick right here with you during the timeout. Again, for our Stoops Automotive Group Buick and GMC game break. Some more sponsors we'd like to thank here this afternoon. Big thanks to Jones Auto Body, owned by J.R. Fannin and located at 1901 East Memorial Drive in Muncie, Indiana. Jones Auto Body is one of Muncie's oldest and largest auto repair and paint shops, which have been servicing the community for over 30 years. So if you have any questions or need them to take a look at your vehicle, contact them at 765-284-2593. Again, that is Jones Auto Body, assurance of quality. Another special thanks to Kara J. Wolf, DDS PC, located at 3915 Wheeling Avenue in Muncie, Indiana. Make your appointment now to receive great care and leave with a pristine, beautiful smile. Contact them at 765-288-1560. Again, their hours are 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Thursday. So special thanks here again to Jones Auto Body as well as Kara J. Wolf, DDS PC. Zitgraf had received that serve. And now Bayer back on the attack, mishandled by Zitgraf. And it's now 18-10 Alexandria. Wise there with hit over the net. Bayer back on the attack. Baker digs it out, but goes off to the left side. Again, the Raiders have no more timeouts left. Parker sent it on up there to Warren. There's Zitgrant. Bowden now on to Felton. Dug out again by Warren. Set up this time. Baker on to Felton one more time. And that one's going to be deflected out of bounds. Point for Wapahani. Goodness, a much needed point. That was another 5-0 run here from Alexandria. Goodness sakes. All right, so Felton back to serve. And you got Cook here in the ball game. Wise able to just punch that one over. Now Cook on the attack, soft touch there. Dungan with the layout dig. Baker, Bowden now on to Cook. Yes! Handled there by Simpson. Bayer on the attack, deflected there. Great job there by the blockers. The Wapahani. Cook on the attack that time, and out of bounds off of the Alexandria Tigers there. So another kill for Cook. Another point here for Wapahani. Gotta keep throwing it right here. Pedal to the middle, folks. Need to get it going. Cook again with the answer. Beautiful set there from Macy Bowden. And now a timeout taken by Alexandria. And again, we'll go ahead and stick right here with you during the break again with some more sponsors we'd like to thank here this afternoon. Another big thanks to East Jackson Auto Sales, located at 3100 East Jackson Street in Muncie, Indiana. Owner Alan Clark and his family-ran dealership has been going strong since 1977 and is known for their honesty and quality pre-owned vehicles that will leave you driving home with a smile on your face and a nice vehicle that you can rely on. For more information, check them out on Facebook or contact them at 765-284-3472. Again, that is East Jackson Auto Sales, a proud sponsor of the WHS Network. Also, big thanks to FC Tucker, Muncie Realtors, Ted Cook and Joanne Davis. Let Ted and Joanne be the key to all of your real estate needs. Buying, selling, or investment properties, we get the job done. Call Ted Cook, 765-744-8143, and Joanne Davis, 765-748-1316. Off there to the right side, and that's going to be an ace for Felton. May we have another, please. Got to keep the pressure on him here if you're Wapahani. Handled by Simison. Now Parker on the Bayer. Dug there by Felton. Set on to Cook. Trying to find a corner there. Nothing there. Back to Bayer again. Oh, goodness. Off the arm of Baker and out of bounds. So at least we were able to put a good string of points together. 5 in a row is down 19-10. So Steinfeld in, Parker there to serve. There's Zitgraff, Bowden to Wise, and blocked. And here we go again. It's, in all honesty, it's really been a game of the runs, so to speak. Wapahani, or Alexandria started out 3-0. Then Wapahani went to a 3-0 run, and then Alexandria did the same thing, and then the Tigers went on a lengthy run again, and Wapahani got back into it, but now are right back out of it again. And that will be blocked. It's 23-15 Alexandria. Sent off to the right side and out of bounds. So now we have arrived at set point here for Alexandria. Parker's there now. Dungan set on the Bayer. Baker digs it out. Bayer right back at it there. Nice deflection from Bowden. On to Cook. Blocked again, for goodness sake. I mean, it's a block party here for Alexandria to end this third set on a 6-0 run. And now officially take a 2-1 lead. One more set victory here for Alexandria, and they'll be moving on to the Section 40 championship. The Raiders got some work to do, obviously. And we'll see what happens here in the fourth set coming up. So we'll step aside for a break. And we'll be back here with set number 4 live right after this.
Hi, I'm Austin Rich with Next Home Elite Real Estate. Next Home Elite Real Estate's primary focus is to enrich lives by helping people find their next home. As one of Delaware County's premier realtors, I provide consumer-focused branding, the newest technology, and a marketing plan that provides superior service to all of my clients without compromise. For any and all of your real estate needs, contact me, Austin Rich with Next Home Elite Real Estate at 765-749-4546.
All right, folks, welcome back live here on the WHS Network. Set number 4 now officially underway. Again, the Tigers with a 2-1 lead over your Raiders. And again, we'll see what Wapahani's made of here. I believe I know what we're made of, but and I think the fans know exactly what we're made of as well. But that's just thinking. You got to go out there and put it on the floor. So Alexandria in the driver's seat here. Really took care of business right there towards the end of the third set. As Cook comes up with another big kill, back-to-back to open up set number 4. But again, Wapahani got it within 4. They was down 19-10. If I remember correctly there, got it back within 4, 19-15. And then a 6-0 run for Alexandria to end that third set. Definitely a big-time killer there for Wapahani's momentum. Again, you started to mount a little bit of a comeback right there, and things were halted rather quickly. But that was set number 3. This is set 4. It's a whole brand new set right here, and set number 4 will present its own challenges and other things that might go on here. Hopefully the Raiders can come back in this one, but got a 3-2 lead now. 3 kills here in this 4th set, all belong to Cook. As we'll see Lauren Rich back in for Ashton Zickgrant. I'd like to see us play with more energy. I understand, it's hard to play with some when you're down and when things aren't going good, but really, in all honesty, that's when you need it the most. It's always, easy to play, with intensity and have an upbeat attitude, when you're winning. It's in those times when you're not playing very good is when you really need it the most. Blocked by Brewer. And so feed off the energy here. You got a 5-2 start there, another big block there from Brewer. Feed off the energy. Establish a lead and continue pushing forward from there. Got a 2-hit call here on the Tigers. Handled by Bayer. Set over to Duckworth. That's deflection there. Here we go. Bowden set on to Cook. Yes. Oh, no. That was Dungan able to get there in time. But the Raiders will still come up with a point. I thought that might have fallen in. So pardon me for that. That was great hustle there from Dungan just a moment ago. Bayer there to receive the serve, set right to her. Baker with the dig. Bowden now on to Cook. Warren digs it out. Bayer again on the attack. Soft touch there, and that was shanked out of play. Great hustle from Bowden. So we'll have number 8, Aubrey McCann, returning to the floor here for the Tigers, and now back to serve. Rich on the attack. Shanked off the left side, and that's going to be out of bounds. A kill for Rich. I'll tell you what, I'd love to see her get going. So important, even more so now for the team. Gracie Stanley now back into the fold of things here for the Raiders. Coming in for Chloe Cook and back to serve. Steinfeld to Parker, now on to Dungan. Blocked by Brewer. And Steinfeld wasn't having any more of that. Puts that one straight down. Nailed that one to the floor as Simpson will turn here for the Tigers. Baker, Bowden on to Felton. Look at that. Beautiful placement there from Felton again. Reading the defense, he had a wide open middle of the floor. Well executed ball for Felton. Again, another great setup for Bowden. So it's a 9-4 Wapahani lead. Baker back to serve. Again, Wise just came in a moment ago. Parker tips it over there. Stanley, Bowden back to Wise. Warren will get there. Now Dungan on the left side. Again, Wise got the deflection, but nobody there to follow. So in will come number 11, Olivia Hall. Addison Warren there back to serve, handled by Felton. Wise, yes! The left side worked out beautifully there for Cameron Wise. Another well-placed ball, and the Raiders now lead at 10-5. Ashton Zitgraff back in for Lauren Rich. Zitgraff back to serve here with big-time opportunity here for the Raiders to expand this lead there as Zitgraff records the ace. Again, coming into the tournament with 29 of them. And so a timeout here by Alexandria. And again, we'll go ahead and stick right here with you during our Stoops Automotive Group Buick and GMC game break. And obviously right here, if you're Wapahani, you've got to stay locked in. You're in the right mindset. We're starting to play better. Starting to have, you're starting to see more of that energy, upbeat kind of attitude out there onto the floor. That's what you got to play with at all times. I know it's a lot easier said than done at times when things aren't good, but it is so crucial and important to stay upbeat, stay energetic, and your teammates around you can feed off of that, can continue to communicate, and hopefully perform every facet of the game that much better as the game goes along here. But you're in the driver's seat right here. Just got to look to expand on it. Nice dig there from Stanley. Bowden on to Felton. And out of bounds. That was real nice vision there from number 8, McCann. Understanding of where she was on the floor. Watch that one sail out of bounds. Again, maybe if that was a harder hit ball right there, might have been a little bit harder to lay off of that one. So that was off of the hand of Wise. Nobody there to recover after the deflection. And so here come the Tigers now. 3 consecutive put together. Nice serve from Dungan there, set on the Wise, and Bear gets their hands on it. Here we go again. Now back to Wise. Yes! Heck yes! That's 12-8. Wapahani. Chloe Cook returning to the floor for Wapahani. We'll see Briley Felton back to serve. And Bear right in front of the hands of Felton. So Bear with a kill now, number 5, Taylor Steinfeld. Reacclimating herself into the Tigers rotation here with Wapahani ahead here by 3. Cook on the attack. Nice deflection there. Bear right back at it again. That was a domino effect there for Wapahani. Tipped by 3 different people. Just throws off everybody's timing. So again, Parker back to serve. Handled by Zitgraff. Wise back out again. That's blocked. Now Wise, soft touch on the net that time, changing it up. Zitgraff to Bowden on to Cook. Warren will dig it out. And a home run kill from Cook. Smashing that one to the floor. In will come Cadence Brewer. Cameron Wise serving for Wapahani, ahead by 3, 13-10, and there's an ace. Thank you very much. Right over the top of the net, and another ace for Cameron Wise. A little trickery. I highly doubt she meant to do that, but it works out. We've seen that happen, work against us too often, so it's nice to be on the good side of things there. There's 3 aces in a row for Wise, and that's going to cause Alexandria to take their second timeout here in set number 4, so they have 0 left. And we will take a timeout of our own with Wapahani ahead 16-10 here in set number 4. Again, Alexandria with a 2-1 lead. We'll be back right after this break.
We know the right way to get you where you need to go. We'll be the wheels underneath you, out on the road. We're driven to give you the best service. We're driven cause we know you deserve it. Stoops, we're driven.
All right, folks, had to cut the commercial break a little bit quickly there. Neither team, I think, only used about 15 seconds of that timeout right there. As Cook will sail that one out of bounds for Wapahani. So in will come Ellie Klosser as well as Ashlyn Duckworth for Alexandria. Again, Klosser back to serve. And Zitgraff is able to get enough onto that one to give the Raiders a chance. There's Felton to Bowden on to Cook. Dungan gets there to the corner. Now Bayer on the attack that time. Cook again on the prowl and gets the kill. As the Raiders lead back up to 6, here comes Lauren Rich onto the floor for Ashton Zitgraff. And Macy Bowden back to serve. Handled by Bayer. Duckworth on the attack, and that one will fall in play. So Aubrey McCann subbing in here for Alexandria. Back to serve now. Handled by Baker. Bowden now to Brewer. And out of bounds from Dungan. The Raiders will now have Gracie Stanley coming into the ball game for Chloe Cook. And we'll be back to serve here with Wapahani again ahead by 6. And as I've mentioned a couple other different times throughout the ball game here, we sure do appreciate everyone for joining us here today. Whether you're a Wapahani fan, an Alexandria fan, just a fan of volleyball in general, we appreciate you for watching us here and supporting these young ladies. Set up near to Steinfeld, sends it deep there. That's Baker, Bowden, Brewer. The triple B's made a call. The trifecta there, we have Baker, Bowden, Brewer. That is what I'm talking about right there, folks. So again, Stanley back there to serve. The Raiders now ahead by 8, now 9 after the 8s. What a set can do for you. Wapahani was kind of at its lowest point there after the third set right there. Alexandria was riding on a high right there, doing great. And so far, it has been all Wapahani here in set number 4. But again, you still got a ways to go here. There's nothing set in stone, obviously. We've seen too many things happen through the years. So, this 4th set is not set in stone by any means. This is too talented of an Alexandria team, that's for sure. Rich will get it across here for the Raiders. There's Warren. Now Parker on to Duckworth. Baker, Bowden, Brewer. Does it work again? That does not that time. Bowden, Brewer now on to Bowden and Baker. Nice hustle there by both young ladies. Now Felton again on the attack. Duckworth sends it up into the air. Good pass there. And Dungan again just with a soft touch. Right off the palm of her hand. Keeps it in bounds. (21-14) against Simpson, still back there to serve. Look at that. That was a really nice job there from Bowden. But here come the Tigers. Duckworth on the kill there, and now a timeout taken by Wapahani. And again, we'll go ahead and stick right here with you during the timeout for our Stoops Automotive Group Buick and GMC game break. Again, I said this earlier. I don't know if anybody heard me or not, or at least maybe we might have some more viewers watching. But Wapahani, their cross-country team, advancing on to semi-state. The boys placed 4th in today's regional, so they qualified to semi-state next weekend. Also, the Raiders had 3, I believe it was 3, possibly 4 girls that ran in the regional cross-country meet today as well. And one of those qualified for next week's semi-state, and that is Kendall Thrasher, sophomore here for Wapahani. So congratulations to Kendall Thrasher, as well as the Wapahani boys cross-country team and all the other participants there for Wapahani on the girls' side. You represented Wapahani High School very well, and good luck next week. We'll be rooting for you. So after the service there, it's 22-15 Wapahani. Baker back there to serve. Again, Wise returning to the floor. Baker dug out, set on by Belden to Rich. Yes, ma'am! Warren Rich with the kill. And it's 23-15 Wapahani. Skipped over the top of that. That's going to be an ace for Baker. And we have arrived at set points for Wapahani. Handled by Sunnison. Parker now on to Duncan. Little free ball here. Wise and executes to the middle of the floor. The Raiders win set number 4. And we're all tied up at 2 sets apiece. So we will head to a 5th and decisive set here from beautiful Raider Gymnasium. Again, we'll have it all live right here coming up after this break. Again, make sure to stay tuned in. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back right after this.
Hi, I'm Austin Rich with Next Home Elite Real Estate. Next Home Elite Real Estate's primary focus is to enrich lives by helping people find their next home. As one of Delaware County's premier realtors, I provide consumer-focused branding, the newest technology, and a marketing plan that provides superior service to all of my clients without compromise. For any and all of your real estate needs, contact me, Austin Rich with Next Home Elite Real Estate at 765-749-4546.
Alrighty, folks, welcome back here. Fifth and decisive set here from Raider Gymnasium in Selma, Indiana. This is the second game of the day here in this semifinal round. Again, the first game also went 5 sets, in which Frankton was the winners there in that one over Monroe Central. What a game that was, and what a game this has been. There's Steinfeld, now Parker on to Hall. Bowden now on to Cook. Blocked. Got the line though there by Zickgraf. They're sent out of bounds. And a point there for the Tigers. Again, yeah, you get those butterflies in your stomach again. I mean, even as a broadcaster, I completely understand. I'm a competitor. I played sports, and it makes me even still nervous to this very day. When in a game like this, it's nerve-wracking. As Cook collects the kill, but again, what an atmosphere to play in. In the times that we're living in, to be able to still be out here in the play, and then to be able to feel that energy in the air, it's really great to be a part of. That was a nice soft touch over the net there. I believe that was Steinfeld that got that one to go. So we're all tied up here at 2 now with number 8, Aubrey McCann, back to serve. And Banker off to the right. That's another ace here for Alexandria. Handled by Felton. Bowden sets it on to Cook. Nothing there. Now Steinfeld on the attack again. Baker with the dig. Bowden back to Cook one more time. And that's going to be hit into the net. Baker, Bowden, Brewer, yes! The triple B's again. The recipe for success. Baker, Bowden, Brewer. Gotta love it. 4-3 now with Gracie Stanley subbing back in for Chloe Cook. And Stanley now back to serve. Parker here with a setup to Steinfeld. Tips it over the net. There's Stanley. Back to Bowden. Now to Felton. This time again to Felton. Deflected up in the air and a miscommunication there between Duckworth and Dungan. A possible point there. Now even it up here at 4. Goodness, Stanley still back to serve here for Wapahani. Handled there from McCann. Dug by Bowden. Big time right there. Now on to Felton. Parker digs it. Warren now to Steinfeld. Felton with a soft touch there, and they will get it back over. Nicely done. And Brewer bringing the hammer. Oh, heck yes. Mercy. That is what I'm talking about right there, folks. Goodness gracious. And now an ace for Stanley. Wapahani now with a 6-4 lead. Again, the fifth set only played to 15. So that adds to the pressure of things. Parker on to Dungan. Baker with the dig. Boughton will set it up to Felton. Deflected up in the air. And that's off the fingertips of Bowden and out of bounds. And so in will come Simison for Steinfeld. And Simison back to serve. Handled by Stanley. Bowden to Brewer. Blocked by Dungan. Tell you what, a team that blocks so well, they definitely have shown it here today again. For this Alexandria team, Baker there, Bowden set it on up to Felton. Just a soft touch there, barely got it over the net. All right, got some free ball here. Brewer, big time hit there. That was a nice dig from Warren. Here we go again, back to Brewer one more time, and this time it will fall in. Big time kill for Brewer. The Raiders ahead here, 7-6. Again, Wise returning to the fold here for Wapahani. Reese Baker back to serve. Handled there by McCann. Duckworth on the attack, handled by Bowden that time. Now Felton on the attack. Warren, Parker sets it over the net. Stanley gets there on to Rich. And we're going to have a two-hit call on Wapahani. Oh, my goodness. And diving action on that serve. And now the Tigers have pushed ahead here by one. Wapahani will take a timeout. And we shall take a timeout here with them. Alexandria with an 8-7 lead here in set number 5. We'll step aside. We'll be back with more right after this break.
We know the right way to get you where you need to go. We'll be the wheels underneath you, out on the road. We're driven to give you the best service. We're driven cause we know you deserve it. Stoops, we're driven to be the best.
All right, folks, there again we had to cut it a little bit short there off of the commercial. Neither team, again, using the full amount of the timeout. And Wise will hit that one out of bounds. So the Tigers now with a 2-point lead, 9-7. Handled by Baker off the serve. Goodness. Hall at it now, and that will be in there for a kill. Just when you think things are heading in the right direction, there's a full 180 on you. Shanked off to the right side. An ace for Alexandria. And another timeout taken here by the Raiders. And again, we'll go ahead and stick right here with you during the timeout. So not a very good time to start reverting back to old habits. I believe that's what, 5 or 6 unanswered here from Alexandria. And Again, I'm at kind of a loss for words. It's just been one of those games, a mixture of emotions. You know, you haven't played the greatest, then other times we've looked like our old selves, you know, and really getting after it and doing great, and then things start pushing back then the other way for us. Set on the Wise, dug by Warren. Dungan on the attack. And that's going to be a tip off of Baker. Again, Wapahani, no timeouts left, so just got to play it out. Bowden sets it on to Rich. Dug by McCann. Here's Dungan, tips it over. Bowden lays out for it. Baker now on to Felton. Simison with the dig. Blocked again. Here's Baker on to Felton. That was a great job there by Warren just to get arm up there in the air. Set back to Wise. And another job well done from Warren. Baker, Bowden on to Felton. Yes! Mercy! So in will come Ashton Zitgraff for Lauren Rich. And Wapahani down here by 4. Again, Zitgraff back to serve here for the Raiders. Parker up there to Hall, blocked, inbounds. So a timeout now from Alexandria. I'll tell you what, after this is all said and done, I'm gonna need a nerve pill, I believe. Gotta love it though. I mean, in some ways, in other ways, I wish we were, you know, ahead 12-9, not behind 12-9. But still, nonetheless, here, you know, you get, you know, into this 5th set right here. Again, points become even more crucial. And, you know, with only playing to 15, you know, it's hard pressed to, you know, to allow a team to build momentum like Alexandria has, and then for Wapahani to come back, obviously very tough. But Wapahani finds themselves down by 3 points. Got to keep the momentum flowing in our direction. Parker sets it up to Dungan, blocked. Kept alive there, tipped over by Parker. Now Bowden to Wise, blocked again. Zitgraff now to Wise. Yes! Nice serve there from Zitgraff. Parker on to Dungan. Soft touch there. Stanley gets to it. Bowden now on to Felton. Dug there from McCann. Nicely done there. Met at the net was Wise and Dungan. Baker, Bowden, Wise. Warren gets there. Man, oh man. That young lady has been everywhere these last few points. Can't get to that one that time as Wise gets the big kill, finding the corner. And Alexandria will take another timeout. And we'll go ahead and stick right here with you again for the timeout. Again, we'd like to thank some more of our sponsors here this evening, or this afternoon. We'd like to thank Stoops Automotive Group Buick and GMC dealership owned by Randy Stoops and located at 4055 West Clare Lane in Muncie, Indiana. Stoops has a wide variety of brand new and pre-owned vehicles of quality brand names. So if you have an interest in a vehicle or would like to know more information about one, contact Stoops at 765-288-1903 and visit their online website at stoopsauto.com. Again, their hours are Monday through Friday, 7:30 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. They're also open Saturday from 8 to 4. So again, a special thanks to Stoops Automotive Group, Buick and GMC dealership. Stoops is driven to be the best. Again, Zitgraff back to serve here for the Raiders. Handled there by McCann. Now Simonson on the haul. There's Baker. Bowden to Wise. Dungan there. Now Hall will get it over. Zitgraff. Bowden. Wise. Yes! Oh, heck yes! And we're all tied up at 12. Neither team with a timeout left. So we're going to play it out right here. Handle there from McCann again. Now on the haul. Baker lays out for it. There's Felton. And Stanley will get it over. Now Parker on the Dungan. Blocked by Wise. Parker again now to Hall. Baker gets there. Now Zitgraff with some hustle. Stanley will get it across here for Wapahani. Dungan at it again. Soft touch. Zitgraff gets to it and out of bounds. Oh, boy. And now, not what you want to see, you have Caitlin Bear back into the ball game here for the Tigers. Dungan back there to serve. Handled by Baker. Bowden on to Wise. Dug by Warren. Here comes Bayer. Blocked. Zitgraff gets there. Set to Wise. Yes! Finds the back line. And we're tied at 13. And here comes Chloe Cook subbing in for Gracie Stanley. We got Briley Felton back to serve. Parker to Bayer. Soft touch here. There's Baker. Bowden on to Cook. And that's going to be too strong and out of bounds. Oh, now here's match point for Alexandria. Taylor Steinfeld back into the ball game. Parker back to serve. There's Felton. Bowden now sets it on to Wise. Oh, and the Raiders will stay alive, as the old disco song will go. Brewer back out onto the floor here for Wapahani. Cameron Wise back to serve. Handled by Steinfeld. Set right back to her. There's Cook. Bowden. Brewer. Yes! Yes! And it's 15-14 Wapahani. Match point now for the Raiders. Handled by Steinfeld. Set on to Bayer. Zitgraff gets there. Bowden. And the Felton gets it across. Parker now to Steinfeld. Zitgraff digs it. Bowden to Brewer. Oh my goodness gracious. Steinfeld this time mishandled by Wise. Oh, this is not good on one's nerves at all, folks. Okay, so number 10, Ellie Klosser now back into the ball game, back to serve. Handled by Baker. Bowden now set on to Cook. That's blocked. Now right back to Cook one more time. There again is a block. Nice hustle from Parker. Bayer gets it over. Now Felton, Bowden, Brewer. Klosser gets there. Kept alive. Bowden now set on the Cook. Mishandled, and the Raiders will take the point. It wasn't pretty, but it doesn't always have to be pretty as long as you score the point. In will come Lauren Rich for Ashton Zitgraff. Macy Bowden back to serve. Bayer now Parker to Steinfeld. There's Felton. Bowden. Oh, the Raiders get it over. There's Baker again now. Bowden on to Rich. Yes! Yes! Oh, heck yes! The Raiders win it! Oh, goodness! The Raiders were down, but not out. Oh my goodness, what a game. I don't even know if I'll even be able to come back for this championship game later on tonight. My nerves are absolutely shot. Oh my goodness gracious. So the Raiders prevail in set number 5, 17-15, to advance on to the championship game. We'll step aside and we'll be back right after this break. All righty, folks, welcome back live here on the WHS Network here on YouTube.com with our Raiders Live post-game show. I'm still trying to get calmed down from that fifth set. Oh, my gosh. I'm telling you what, folks. Again, you live for moments like this, though, from an excitement standpoint. Now, obviously, a lot of credit there for Wapahani. And I guess first and foremost, let me touch on Alexandria. That Alexandria team is more than a handful. I mean, they have such a tough group over there, extremely talented, well-balanced team that I thought that offensively and defensively, for the most part, I thought they was really solid tonight. You get in a game like this, they was ahead 2-1. Wapahani came into that fourth set, again, down, not out, obviously, by any means, but they were, not, I'm sure, in a very good place. But a lot of credit there to head coach Katie Weir and her coaching staff for keeping these girls in the right mind frame, and the girls themselves, doing a great job of staying with it. In a game like that where your back's up against the wall, to be able to pull out and find a way to win that's about as good as it's going to get. When it comes to the fighting and the clawing throughout a matchup and grinding your way through it to find ways to win, even on your, on the days where you haven't played your best. That's a sign of a great team. Now, sure, there's a lot of things I'm sure that they would like to do, and I'm not gonna. I don't ever try to be mean or disrespectful when I talk. I don't think our defense was all that spectacular, but down the stretch, I really thought it was. I thought, they cleaned things up and was much more fine-tuned as the game went along. But again, it was just a mixture of everything. You get emotions into the game, and then just the atmosphere of the building, and then you got both teams going back and forth, battling all game long, and what a battle it was, in a fifth set. This was the second game of the day. The first game went to a 5th set. Frankton beat Monroe Central 15-13, so a close one there. And then we come back here in the second game, and again, we didn't start out well. Lost the first set, but we didn't give up. And I love that about the team, and that is exciting to see us not just give in when we didn't play our best. But down the stretch, I thought we did play a lot better, and I'm happy for the girls. I'm happy for the coaches, and hopefully they have enough still left in the tank for tonight, because we have another very big game tonight when your Wapahani Raiders take on the Frankton Eagles. Again, that'll be a 7 o'clock start time. We'll have our Raiders Live pregame show set to begin probably right around 6:50 or so for that, and then we'll have our pregame show, and then we'll have national anthem rosters, all that stuff, and then tonight's ball game. And so really looking forward to it. But what a matchup it was here today in this semifinal game here between Wapahani and Alexandria. Again, the best of luck to Alexandria, the seniors, and all their future endeavors. What a great group of young ladies over there, and what a great group of young ladies this Wapahani Raider team has. So happy for them, and hopefully we can keep it rolling again here tonight. Again, we want to say a special thanks, a special congratulations rather, to the boys cross country team, again placing 4th in today's regional, advancing on the semi-state next week, and then also Kendall Thrasher, the lone qualifier in the next week's semi-state for the girls team. Again, had 3 or 4 competitors there. Fantastic job by all the ladies that competed in the cross-country regional final today. So congratulations again to the boys and to Kendall Thrasher for advancing on to the next week's semi-state cross-country meet. Again, we'll be back here again live coming up at 6:50 later on this evening. Again, we thank everyone for watching. It's a big thanks to all of our sponsors. We can't do what we do without them. And so make sure to stay tuned in tonight, folks. 6:50 Raiders Live pregame show live here on the WHS Network. Wapahani and Frankton, again, as Wapahani prevails this afternoon to improve to 24-5 on the season. So until then, I'm Brandon Morvillius alongside cameraman Jordan Beard McCoy, and we'll see you back here later on, again, right here on the WHS Network.